Welcome back to TFacts, where we dive into the latest and most intriguing stories from the world of reality TV. Today, we've got 5 unique updates from the Married at First Sight universe that you won't want to miss. Let's jump right in. Our first story takes us to the dramatic finale of Married at First Sight Australia Season 12, where Awhina and Adrien surprised everyone with their emotional final decision at the altar. What led to their unexpected choice? Let's find out. Next up, we have the heart-wrenching moment when Carina walked away from Paul at the altar, leaving him in tears. What were the circumstances surrounding this intense farewell? We'll break it all down for you. Moving on, Madison Myers has shared her candid thoughts on why she believes Married at First Sight should return to its original format. Is she on to something? Let's take a closer look at her perspective. In our fourth story, we're catching up with Alan Slovic, who's found love after his tumultuous experience on the show. Who's the lucky lady, and how did they meet? Keep watching for all the details. And finally, Juan Franco is back in the spotlight, not for romance, but for a merch controversy that has fans talking. What's the scoop on Poncho-Gate? Let's dive into this drama that's making waves. In a shocking twist during the finale of Married at First Sight Australia Season 12, Aena and Adrien left viewers on the edge of their seats with their final decision at the altar. Throughout the season, fans watched the couple navigate ups and downs, facing a series of challenges that put their relationship to the test. As the final vows approached, it was evident that Awhina was grappling with intense feelings of confusion. At one point, she expressed that she felt at war with herself about whether to continue the relationship or bid farewell to Adrien. Their journey had been complicated, especially considering the long distances between them, Awhina living in Perth and Adrien in Sydney. In a heart-stopping moment during the ceremony, Awhina initially chose to part ways with Adrien, leaving viewers and the audience stunned. However, just moments later, she reconsidered her decision. Perhaps it was the emotional weight of the ceremony or her deep connection with Adrien that led to her change of heart. During her vows, Awhina expressed her uncertainty, but also revealed her desire to explore what a future with Adrien might look like. When she reciprocated his feelings, the couple took a leap of faith, deciding to stay together despite the challenges that lay ahead. Adrien shared his own feelings of excitement and hopefulness about the future, indicating a willingness to navigate this uncharted territory together. As they left the show, Awhina and Adrien did so with a mutual understanding and a desire to see where their relationship could lead outside of the pressures of the reality TV environment. This decision was not just about staying together. It symbolized a commitment to face the world as a couple, ready to embrace whatever comes next. Fans are now left wondering how this dynamic's love story will unfold beyond the confines of the show. In an emotional moment that left viewers heartbroken, Karina made the decision to walk away from Paul at the altar during the finale of Married at First Sight Australia Season 12. The highly anticipated ceremony saw each couple sharing their final vows, and for Karina and Paul, it became a moment filled with poignancy and pain. As Karina stood at the altar, she began reading her vows, her eyes welling up with tears. The weight of the season hung heavily in the air as she reflected on their journey together, filled with laughter, tension, and unresolved issues. Paul, deeply invested in their relationship, had always believed there was a chance to move forward. He listened intently, hoping for a positive outcome, but as Karina spoke, it became clear that her heart had already made a different decision. Karina's emotional farewell was fueled by a moment from the recent final task, where participants had the option to explore dates with other potential matches. This choice proved to be a turning point for her, as it created doubt and insecurity in her mind about their bond. After hearing Paul's choice to go on a date with someone else, Karina felt uncertain about their future. Paul's reaction was one of disbelief and sadness, as he shared with Karina that he once thought they could overcome their struggles. He expressed his hopes to work through the issues together, insisting that he was in denial about the potential of their relationship ending. However, as the reality of the situation set in, Karina gently nodded no to his hopeful inquiries, leading to that heart-wrenching moment of her departure. Leaving Paul at the altar, Karina walked away with tears streaming down her face, leaving him visibly shaken. The impact of her decision resonated with viewers, leaving them with a mix of sadness and sympathy for both individuals caught in a moment of raw vulnerability. Carina's choice stands as a poignant reminder of the reality of love and relationships, showcasing that sometimes the hardest choice leads to the most significant personal growth. As fans reflect on this emotional goodbye, many are left wondering how Karina and Paul's paths will unfold after their departure from Married at First Sight *. Next, we turn our attention to Madison Myers, a contestant from Married at First Sight *, who has been making headlines for expressing her thoughts on the show's current format. In a recent interview, Madison voiced her strong belief that the series should return to its original concept, which prohibited couples from interacting with each other while they navigated their marriages. According to Madison, the new format, which allows participants to live in close quarters and engage in group activities, has created unnecessary drama and comparison between couples. She drew attention to her own experience, highlighting how the interactions led to complicated emotional entanglements, including her own infamous cheating scandal with fellow contestant David Trimble, who was matched with someone else during the show. Reflecting on her time on the show, Madison stated, "I wish they would go back to the format of not having the couples interact. I think, in terms of the experiment, it is a bad way to start off a relationship or a marriage." Her comments have resonated with many fans who appreciate the original premise that focused solely on the individual journeys of each couple without external influences. Madison's perspective sheds light on the potential pitfalls of the show's format as it stands now, suggesting that the constant interaction can lead to jealousy, confusion, and emotional strain. Interestingly, despite the chaos, Madison herself is now in a committed relationship with David, indicating that while the format may provoke drama, it can also lead to unexpected connections. In their first joint interview since the season wrapped, Madison and David shared how their experiences in Married at First Sight brought them closer together. With promise rings exchanged and plans for the future in the works, their story is one that showcases both the highs and lows of reality television. As Madison advocates for change in the show's structure, it raises questions about how the format influences not only relationships on screen, but also those that develop off-screen. In our fourth story, we catch up with Alan Slovic, a familiar face from Married at First Sight Season 18, who has recently found new love following the tumultuous aftermath of his experience on the show. In a recent podcast appearance, Alan opened up about his blossoming relationship and how it has brought a sense of joy and fulfillment he had not anticipated. Reflecting on his journey, Alan shared, "Luckily, the way everything transpired in the months following the reunion led me to meet my future wifey." Although he didn't disclose the name of his new girlfriend, he hinted at a deep connection, noting how supportive she has been during his transitional phase. "She's with me all the time. She's my little support," Alan gushed, clearly smitten and content in his new relationship. He went on to emphasize the trust and love he feels in this new partnership, stating, "I've been given trust. I don't have to validate. She loves me, and I could tell." This is a significant shift from his previous experience on Married at First Sight *, where trust and attraction proved to be complicated issues. Alan's girlfriend recently made her social media debut alongside him, showcasing playful and loving moments from their time together. He explained that they wear matching bracelets, symbolizing their bond and commitment to one another. Alongside these tokens of affection, their social media posts display a shared excitement for their life together, with Alan expressing, "Life has become the dream that I never thought would happen." As he discusses the importance of personal growth since his time on the show, Alan acknowledged the bittersweet nature of his past relationship with Madison Myers. He stated, "When I signed up for Married at First Sight *, it didn't end up what I thought, but expressed gratitude for where he is now." His positivity is clear as he shares that his experiences taught him valuable lessons that prepared him for his current relationship. As Alan continues to move forward with his life and love, fans are left wondering how this new chapter will unfold. Will his story be a testament to the power of second chances? Only time will tell, but for now, it seems Alan has found the happiness he was searching for. And finally, we turn to Juan Franco, a Married at First Sight * alum, who is making waves not for his romantic involvement, but for the controversy surrounding his newly launched merchandise line. Known for his flamboyant personality, Juan recently found himself at the center of a scandal involving allegations of fake reviews for his products. In a recent Instagram interview, Juan addressed the claims, referring to the situation as Poncho-Gate. Fans were quick to notice 5-star reviews for his newly introduced ponchos, which were not even available for purchase yet. This raised eyebrows and led to accusations that he was misleading consumers to boost sales before the products had even launched. Juan explained his motives, stating, "The website was meant to be lighthearted," and emphasized that a portion of the profits would go to charity. Despite his reassurances, many fans remained skeptical, questioning the validity of the marketing tactics he employed. Amid the controversy, Juan responded to critics by advising them to lighten up, dismissing their concerns as an overreaction. The backlash has sparked a broader conversation about the ethics of reality stars and their ventures, especially when it comes to transparency with followers. While some see Juan's approach as harmless fun, others view it as a potential exploitation of his reality TV fame for profit. Some fans find it entertaining, with one reviewing his products humorously, stating, "Love the bag, just wish it could also hold my questionable life choices." As Juan continues to navigate the murky waters of merchandise and reality fame, many are left wondering what his next move will be. Will he rise from the controversy, or will it tarnish his reputation? With reality TV gaining more popularity, there's no doubt that his antics will keep him in the conversation, for better or worse. One thing is clear: Juan Franco isn't fading into obscurity anytime soon, and fans are eager to see how this drama unfolds.